raped left and right. Attempted rape. Rosa Parks, somebody tried to rape her. Man, sisters in the 60s who were working as maids, they were being raped by these white men left and right. Let's go after everybody if ain't no damn statutes of limitations, not just Bill Cosby. You feel me? Oh, where'd you go? Sir disappeared. So yeah, my thing, make it all or nothing. Has to be an all or nothing thing. Yeah. Let's get Cam. Let's get Cam in here. Cam, you're raising your hand, so Cam has a lot to say here. What's up, Cam?
What happened to Joe Biden was a pure example of why he shouldn't have been president. He's senile, and all the people in here who voted for him should be ashamed. And all you niggas will recognize that Trump 2024 is coming.
Okay. Now wait, did you vote for Trump last time, Cam?
Nah, next year I'll be 21, so next year for sure.
Oh, okay. Oh, okay. So what policies do you like of Trump? Because I'm not, I'm open to see what Trump is saying. Hell, I'm very open. Trump is talking about, stopping a lot of this.
The border
Yeah,
situation, the citizenship.
yes, indeed. Now, where are you from? Because you sound like you might have some immigrant background. You have a little accent. Where are you from?
I'm from Duarte, California, by
Okay.
Pasadena.
Oh, okay. Via Mexico, though, right? Your family's from Mexico?
Don't do me that. Don't do me like that, Terry.
No, where's your family from, for real?
Well, my mom's side is from Mexico. Then my dad's side is from like my grandma is from Louisiana, but they were born here.
Oh, okay. So is your grandmother Creole or black?
Shit, I think Creole.
Okay. But she never identified as black.
Oh, I don't even know. She died when I was like 6, 7.
So you so what is your dad?
Black.
Okay, nigga. Boy, you about the most confused son of a bitch ever. But don't do me like that, Tariq. You
uh,
Mexican. You Mexican and black,
I'm
nigga.
black,
Hey,
bruh. My dad's
oh
black.
yeah. I know, okay, but I can hear your Mexican accent, dude. I can hear it. And we get the mother tongue. Your mother's the first person to teach you how to talk. Your mother's Mexican, so you
Mm-hmm.
got her accent. You got her accent, my nigga.
Well, basically, yeah.
Yes, indeed. Um, do you have siblings?
Yeah, I have 3 half brothers. They're half
Oh,
though.
they have. Did she have those babies by Mexican dudes?
No, it was only my dad. I'm the only child on my mom's.
Oh, okay. So your dad. So did your dad have multiple babies by Hispanic women?
One white, then the other one was black and white. Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
oh, one white, one black and white, and then one Hispanic, right?
Yes.
Okay. So your dad was kind of coonish. Your dad
Oh
was just chasing
Lord.
white women. And
And,
he's chasing white women and
yeah,
Mexicans.
now he settled down with a good woman. She was from HBCU, so he settled down. I guess
So
he
he
was
got him a black
traumatized.
woman.
They done traumatized him.
So your dad got him a black woman now.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. All right. All right. After he done had all these mixed babies all over the place. All right, Pop. And you're a Trump supporter, which is cool because I don't like the Democrats at all.
Yeah.
Uh,
Democrats, never.
yes, indeed. But now, if Trump get in office, some of your family members on your mama's side can't come over. Now, how
Oh
you gonna feel
nah,
about that?
nah. That's not true. That's a myth. That's a myth.
What's the myth?
They ain't get deported like that unless you did a felony. You get deported by ICE.
I ain't saying they gonna get deported, but it's gonna slow some of your cousins down,
Oh
brother.
nah, they don't come over here. They stay over there. They're mostly over here anyways. So
Okay, all right, there it is, my man. All right, Cam. Well, thank you so much, man, and Feliz Navidad,
all
brother.
right, peace.
All right. All right, yeah, he act like we can't hear his Mexican accent, nigga. We hear it. Yeah, don't do me like that, Tyreek. Don't. I said, where your family from? Mexico. Don't do me like that, Tyreek. Don't do me like that. All right, where's your mom from? Mexico, nigga. Okay, what the hell are you talking about? Lord, let's get Tyler, William Tyler, William Tyler. Let's get William Tyler in here. So William
What's
Tyler.
up?
What's up, William Tyler?
You know what, man? Just kicking it, man. Just cooling it, man. How's it going?
I'm good. I'm good. What now? I need you to speak up, my friend. Speak up, please. I need you to talk a little louder
Okay.
because your phone is. There you go. Your phone is a little faint. But
Yeah.
what's on your mind?
Man, I got a happy ending, and the bitch had fake tits.
Okay. So he went to T.S. Giselle's house. Okay, look, we don't want to hear that. Okay. Brother, if you want to call in with customer service complaints about T.S. Giselle, let me get T.S. Giselle on the line. T.S. Giselle, one of your customers is not satisfied, T.S. Giselle. T.S. Giselle, somebody wants a refund. Hop on, T.S.
Fan me off. I'm hot, hot, hot. Like, put me up in jail like Coco Chanel. First of all,
All
hold
right.
on. First of all, sweetie, first of all, sweetie, while you were on here running your mouth, I was running to the bank cashing Trump checks. Donald Trump.
Yes, like that man who
Okay?
just called. You just cashed his
Period,
check.
sis.
Yes.
Like,
He wants his money
why are
back.
the girls.
He didn't get
Hold on, Tariq. Let me.
he said he got a hand job
Let
and you
me.
used Crisco oil.
Let me get my moment. Why
Okay.
are the girls pressed over the TS, honey? Listen, like Little Kim said, if I were you, I would hate me too, sweetie. Ow. Period, sis.
Yes,
Okay.
indeed. But I'm just
Hey.
saying, you got to give good customer service. You can't have your customers call up complaining. Your customer said there was a bussy stain on the sheets when he got there, and he gave you 1 star on Yelp. So come on, you got to get some better Yelp reviews
Oh no.
for
Oh,
your
oh no. Oh no, but oh no, sweetie. Honey. Oh no, honey. The TS, okay. 5 star. Okay. You want some
All right,
receipts?
what's on TS? What's on your mind? Come
I
on, what's on
mean,
your mind?
actually, I was just gonna like relax and chill, but I had to come up here and chat. Like, you're not gonna come for the TS, honey. Like, you could never on your best day. Um,
Well, I don't know why do people come for you, TSJ? Why are they coming
why
for you?
wouldn't they, Tariq? Like, it's giving every girl's dream, every man's fantasy. Why wouldn't they? Um,
Eh, I
I
don't
don't.
know. I
So
don't know, but
I'm on a serious note. I don't know, Tariq. It's actually kind of you. I mean, I don't understand, but at the end of the day, I'm just going to continue to progress and be fabulous.
yes, indeed.
Um,
Yes, indeed. And I'm glad you're man enough to handle it. That's
I,
the great thing
now,
about
Tariq,
it.
now you know I don't tolerate that because
What is that? What
that's
is that?
not what you give me. So let's
Oh,
not. You know
okay.
that you,
Well,
but you know that you don't misgender me. So
oh Lord, Miss. Oh, that's
you
right. That's
don't.
right. I can't
You know
misgender.
that you don't misgender me. So don't try and act funny
There you
because
go.
all you have to do is check your comments on YouTube. The girls are obsessed with the TS. They like the Tariq and TS hour. I'm still waiting for
Oh
you to
Lord.
put me in Bucci Bear or whatever it's called.
Oh Lord. Lord. Well, there's already a cartoon about you already. It's called Bullwinkle about a big old moose. But that's what it is, and that's what we'll
Like I
leave it
told you,
there. But
it's very much giving camel toe. Okay,
oh God,
pink
no,
pussy.
no, no,
Okay,
no.
period.
Okay, all right. Okay, I'm grossed out. Goodbye. Goodbye. Oh Lord. Anywho, Lord, Lord, Lord. Pray for it, Lord. Pray for it. Let's get some more people in here. Lord. Okay, let's get Baby Moore in here. We're gonna get Baby Moore in the building. And then we'll get let me see. Foreign. We'll get foreign. Either Baby Moore or foreign.
Hey, what's up, Tariq?
What's up, Baby Moore?
Yeah, man. Hey, I second that. Please do not bring that down. Will the Beast back on? Man.
Oh God, Lord.
T.S. Giselle Hotel smell like somebody cooking a batch of collard greens and chitlins.
Oh God. And TS is trying to get back on. No, TS. No, no, we've had enough. Foreign, hop on, foreign.
Big up the whole island massive, you know. Me fuck
Oh,
Batman. Me not fuck Batman. I understand. So TH Giselle, go back in your blood clique here, wretched woman.
there it is. There it is.
There to
How are
what?
you, dear?
There to what?
Mm-hmm. Now, I assume you're from Jamaica, ma'am.
You bumba clock no me. I'm from Bronx, New York.
There you go. Now what's your name? Is it Foreign? Am I pronouncing your name right, dear?
Foreign good pussy girl.
Okay, Foreign big pussy gal. All right.
Yeah,
Well,
yeah,
that pussy.
good, good.
uh, okay, if it's good, that's what's up, man. That's what's happening. I hope you just don't have it smelling like jerk chicken and bammy. But other than that, everything is good.
What you
Thank you so
eat? Chilling. You hear that?
much. Okay, Lord. Okay, why everybody calling talking about their pussy? I don't want to hear that. I don't. This Giselle is talking about pussy. This woman talking about pussy. Good Lord, what's going on? All right, let's get Madam Naya Boki, and I hope she don't talk about hers. Lord, it's because y'all don't sound sexy when y'all talking about your pussy. It would be different if y'all were sexy. You know, it sounds very grotesque. Madam, hop on, ma'am.
Hey, I'm just gonna be really quick. I just wanted to talk about a lot of FBAs who claim that they hate immigrants, and which isn't
Like who?
this isn't it?
Like 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 who, ma'am? Who
Well,
who hates immigrants?
anyway, I just want to post proof on the jumbotron of FBA members slamming immigrants on the timeline. We have Sir Major who was in my DMs maybe 2 weeks ago, but I'll be posting everything on the jumbotron if you like me to.
No, let's slow down, ma'am. Now, why are people hating on immigrants? Why do you think people are hating?
I don't really care if they're hating on immigrants or not, but I just think it's funny when we do have conversations and immigrants are nice on the space and we get slandered or disrespected. You know, the trolls and stuff like that. But
Yeah, but we don't do that here. We don't do that in this
exactly, I know you
space,
don't do it in this space, but I was just
right?
making sure you know that you do have FBA members who do slander immigrants.
What's an FBA member? What's an FBA member?
Oh, I'm just talking about people who have FBA death row on their profile picture.
I don't even know what that's about,
Oh,
and I don't know
okay,
what a.
then never mind then.
Okay, yeah, there's no group called FBA where you have members. Either you're born a foundation of Black American or you're not. You understand that, right, ma'am? Okay. All right. Let's just making that clear. All right, but hopefully you'll find some peace in some of these rooms with some of the people you talk to. Okay.
Right.
All right. Thank you so much, beloved. Well, yeah, there's no members. I don't know about no members. Yeah, there's no group. There's no. I don't know what group you guys are talking about. Let's get first dem news in here.
What's up, Flex?
What's up, family? How are you?
Good, brother. I wanted to throw this out there real quick because you brought it out, maybe amplify it. So when we was talking about Bill Cosby and the Me Too and lifting the statute of limitations,
Yeah.
what if we turn that around, right? A lot of reparations lawsuits got thrown out for statutes of limitations. They could pass laws lifting the statute of limitations so we can sue for reparations.
Right. Now that's interesting. That's interesting. We'd have to get some people to kind of look at the legalities of that, but that's something that we could look into. Let's get Diza in here, and then we'll get THB Drilly, Dizza, and Drilly. Whoever's up first, hop on.
Yo, what up, Flex?
What's up,
Hey
Dizza?
man, chilling. Much love and thank you for holding the expo, man. It was a wonderful event. Thank you so much for holding that down. I had two questions. Can you cause are you gonna bring back the Mac Lessons DVD? Because I really love that Mac Lessons DVD. And then could you do maybe a top 10 Mac Lessons episodes? Because manhood, being a man is to some of these brothers on this app is just foreign, dude. So you got like a lot of good game in some of the Mac Lessons episodes. So might need
Oh
to bring
yeah.
that back, homie.
Yes, indeed. Thank you. And you know what? I'm thinking about doing a documentary about Mac lessons because a lot of folks to this day talk about the Mac lessons days, and a lot of the younger cats might not know about it. Some of the younger people who are kind of new to these spaces, some of y'all don't know how thorough and how revolutionary the Mac lessons show was. This was something I did almost 20 years ago. I started Mac Lessons Radio almost 20 years ago, family. In 2006, I did the first episode of Mac Lessons in 2006. This was when podcasting wasn't really popping like that. The podcasting was real new. It was real new, and YouTube wasn't even popping. YouTube came out in 2005, and with YouTube, we weren't putting them up on YouTube. YouTube, for a lot of people don't understand, when YouTube came out, you could only put like 10-minute videos on YouTube. So you couldn't even put a whole podcast episode on YouTube. YouTube wasn't designed for that yet. When YouTube came out, you could only put 10-minute videos up. Then I think it went to 15, and then they got to these indefinite videos, but they were very limited. And podcasting was real new, and the Mac Lessons radio show was popping. That started a lot of relationship podcasts. That was the father of a lot of relationship podcasts. They're very revolutionary. And I'm thinking about doing a documentary about that and having that on the FBA stream. You dig? Let me talk to my good brother right here, Brother McCall. Where's my brother been hiding? Shout out to Brother McCall. Everybody give an FBA hand and fist to Brother McCall. What's up, sir? My good brother. I am so great, man. How you doing over there, fam?
Brother, just living the dream and winning.
Yes, sir. As always.
Oh,
What's on your mind?
brother, with the ghost of Harriet Tubman tripped. Look, these damn Ethiopians over here dancing in the streets, man. And I heard they're planning a parade tomorrow.
Mm,
So I don't know. It's I mean, they're fucking up the brand.
wow, wow.
Biden doesn't look good at all. It's bad.
Yes, indeed. So yeah, Biden. Um, the vibe with Biden, it's going to be a struggle for him because what they're doing to us over here, just this benign neglect thing where they're just giving money blatantly to all of these other groups, flooding the zone with all of these immigrant groups and just blatantly denying us the resources that we need. I don't know how they think they're going to pull this thing off. They can't use the Trump is the racist boogeyman shit no more. That's just not going to work. Yeah. Oh, you in here, brother? Oh, my brother got on side. Let me get my brother out of here. Yeah, my brother faded out. Let me get a couple of more people in. Let's get Wade. Brother Wade, hop on. Let's get Wade in here. Brother Wade, hop on.
Hey Tarek, what's going on?
What's going on, Wade? How are you?
No, I'm good. I've been listening to you for a while. I agree with everything you're saying. My parents are from Jamaica, so I'm not FBA. However, I do agree with you guys getting reparations because when foundational Black Americans get reparations, I feel like that's going to set off a chain effect throughout the whole wide world.
Yes, it is.
I don't see why any other members of the Black diaspora would be against that. That's all I have to
Right.
say.
Thank you, brother. Yeah, we try to let people know, man, this is something y'all follow our lead, man. When we get this thing popping, that will open the door for you. That's why people hating on us getting reparations and all that, man. That's a weird vibe. It's an extremely weird vibe. All right, let's get let me see. Let's get Bowie. Brother name is Bowie. Let's get Bowie in here. All right, Bowie, hop on, bro. Waiting on Bowie to come on through. Bowie, waiting on Bowie to come on through. While we're waiting on Bowie, let's get Isabel in here. Isabel, Isabel, hop on. You unmute your
Okay,
microphone, Miss
okay, I
Isabel.
did now.
Yeah,
Hi, how are you?
I'm good, Isabel. How
Oh
are
my
you?
God, I'm kind of right now. The things I'm seeing outside is just too much. I-
What's going on? What do
Oh
you see
my God,
outside?
I just seen the alien and I'm about to post this picture and you guys are going to be in shock. There's aliens in
Oh,
the earth.
oh God. Okay, okay. The illegal aliens are your cousins, ma'am. Those are the aliens that you see. They're running across that border. So yes, so we already know we've seen those aliens before, dear. We've seen them. Yeah, we've seen them already, ma'am. So you don't have to show us your cousins. Let's see who else is in here. All right, let's get Uncle. Let's get Uncle in here. Let's get Uncle in here. What's up, Uncle? Uncle, hop on. Where we at, Uncle?
Oh, I'm right here. I'm sorry, I didn't hit the mic button.
There you go. What's on your mind,
Yeah,
brother?
I'm just I've been following this group for a little while and been listening for a long time, and I kind of jumped in here at the last minute, but I'm curious as far as reparations go. What are your thoughts on the roughly 3,700 uh, free black slave owners in the South and their descendants that own slaves and
Mhm.
their descendants? Are they on the hook to pay reparations? Are they out of the pool to receive reparations? How does that math work? How do we figure out like, is it through DNA testing? Are you 1%, 2%, 50%? Like how would reparations be delegated like fairly and responsibly, like and not only that, but like what about all the uh I mean, how far back do we want to go as far as slavery is concerned? You, again,
I'm just waiting on you to finish, so I'm going to answer all of this, but I'm just waiting on you to finish. Go
yeah,
ahead.
I think that's that. I mean, that's the gist of it. I mean, I've got some other thoughts and ideas, and I'm willing to listen and hear all opinions because I think that um, through I
Let's
think
you let's
I
get
think through
let's
yeah
go.
I think
Let's.
through dialogue, and have these conversations amongst each other. Because I mean, I grew up in Section 8 housing. I'm a white guy. Grew up poor as shit. Uh,
I know this.
I had no
Uh-huh.
silver spoon in my mouth. I got in fights with the brothers, and we played ball together. I got popped for growing
Uh-huh.
weed. I'm a convicted felon for growing weed, which is now legal in Virginia. I was looking at 35 years. So, like, I mean, I've had a rough life. I've been shot. I've been stabbed. And my life has been rough. And when I hear about reparations, it's like, fuck, man. I didn't have anything growing up. I made everything that I have on my own. I hate the fucking government. I hate how um, divided we've become. Because I mean, I worked at Smithfield Packing for a while, and I used to roll dice with the brothers and stuff. We all got along. We told racist jokes to each other, and that's how we got by. We learned from each other, and we respected each other. And like,
But your situation, you having it bad, wasn't based on anything systematic. These were some things that you just chose to do. Our situation is systematic. The government created and orchestrated the down bad situation for many black people in America. So that's a real big difference, sir.
well, what about my father being a Vietnam vet? He was a Ford observer in
Uh-huh.
Vietnam. He went and served his country for a bullshit war, and he came back scarred and wounded and hurt. And I had to deal with the repercussions of my ancestors. My father having to deal with those battle wounds from the bullshit U.S. government that used all sorts and all types of any color to promote an unjust war. And I had to deal with
Sir,
those consequences.
sir,
Am I owed
sir.
reparations from the government for the bullshit they put my father
No,
through?
sir, because what happened is after wars like World War II, when your grandfather and my uncle and people came back from World War II, you had something like the GI Bill, and you had home loans that only white people could get, and my family couldn't get. My family had to go to crowded housing in northern urban areas, and your family could go into those all white suburbs where they can get that all white money that the government was allocating, and they could go into the Levitt towns and all these other suburban areas that had these rock solid clauses that black people were not allowed to go into, and that basically created the middle class in America, and the wealth from that was passed down to the generations today. So again,
Yeah.
our deprivation was systematic, sir. Your deprivation was self-imposed. So there's a real big difference. That makes sense?
Yeah, I think you got some valid points there for sure. But I my father and my family didn't receive any of those benefits you just mentioned. Now, I would say in whole, the black community, in the 50s and 60s, were doing fairly well. But once the
So,
government stepped in and really initiated the welfare program, I mean, that just decimated the black community. In my mind, that was the problem. It wasn't so much of a the,
sir,
sure,
sir, you're talking about during the Jim Crow era, where we were
yes,
doing fairly well, right? That was called the Jim Crow era,
yeah,
from 1870 to 1965. That was
yeah,
called the Jim Crow era. Okay,
right.
and you're saying that black people were doing fairly well during Jim Crow,
Well, I mean, it was segregated, but there was a nuclear family unit.
and the nuclear family were getting punished by white supremacist policies and anti-black targeting openly.
Oh
Is
yeah, absolutely, no doubt.
right. So abusing a family together doesn't mean that it was a good thing that the family was together. We were being abused altogether by
Right,
white.
but it was still better than how things are today.
Really? How so?
Well, I mean, if you're a kid, the most important thing that a child can have is two loving parents,
The
right?
most, yeah, yeah. Emmett Till had two loving parents. What happened to him?
Wrong place at the wrong time. Uh, I mean, like, hear me out. Like, I'm no fan of the police. I've been choked out. I've been beat up. I've been lied about by the police. I mean, honestly, like, I've had to deal with it. Again, that's what I'm saying is, like, the color of your skin doesn't give you some kind of priority and things that have happened in our
Yes,
past.
it
I mean,
does.
here, let me ask you
Yes,
this. Okay,
sir.
just
You-
real
If
quick on one point.
you're a person classified as white, you get certain benefits, privileges, set asides, and preferential treatment if you are classified as white.
How is that? I've been in court in front of the judge, and I've been there with black and brown people getting ready to go in front of the judge. Um, when I go in front of the judge, because I'm white, the judge expects me to know better, and therefore hands down a harsher sentence to me than
Sir,
he does
don't,
people
don't,
of color. I
sir.
mean,
Then
that's anecdotal. That's
why,
anecdotal.
why are the prisons filled with so many black people?
Well, it's not because cops are going arresting uh, black people
Yes,
because
yes, it is.
for nothing.
Yes, it is. Black people are targeted more. Name the black cow Rittenhouse, where a black person can go out and kill somebody and a court system will bend over backwards for them. Name a black cow
Well,
Rittenhouse, sir.
I mean, did you? Okay, so this is where we disagree. I watched that video for Kyle Rittenhouse, and having been shot at and had a lot of different gunplay and situations where my life was in jeopardy, you
Justify.
know, like what
Okay, then
the way he acted with
name the
what he
black
went
version.
through. If you watch the video, the way he acted was almost supernatural. I mean, this guy like defended his life.
Okay, then name the black version of Kyle Rittenhouse, where a black person went up to a protest somewhere and shot people and got the court system to bend over backwards for him. Name him.
I haven't seen any videos of a
Well,
black person doing
it
what
don't
Kyle
exist.
Rittenhouse did.
It don't exist, sir.
I think there's been millions of defensive uses of weapons by black people where they have not been sentenced to prison or jail. Now again, there are
That
situations I'm sure that exist
a
where
black
black
chose
people have unjustly been prosecuted for where they defended themselves.
I want to know a case where a black person went to court and a judge says, don't refer to the victims, the people that he killed as victims. Don't refer to the people that he killed as protesters or something like what was that? Or victims. It was something like that. The judge said, don't refer to the people he killed as victims. When do black people get that kind of treatment? When do black people get the treatment where a judge will say, hey, don't bring up his past comments where he said he wants to shoot protesters. Kyle Rittenhouse is on video saying he wanted to shoot protesters and went out and shot protesters. And the judge says, hey, don't put that in court. Yeah, that's inadmissible. Turn your microphone on, sir. I want to know when a black person got that kind of treatment.
Well, again, my experience was anecdotal, and that's why I'm talking to you guys to
Not
try to get
anecdotal. No,
an
no, no,
over-encompassing.
because you can't say it's not about race, but you can't show the black equivalent. Show the black equivalent of Daniel Pantaleo. Show the black equivalent of Darren Wilson, who killed Mike Brown. Show the black equivalent of George Zimmerman. Show the black equivalent of Officer Yanez, who can kill with impunity. See, supreme means my group can kill your group with impunity. Where are black people killing white people with impunity? I can show you dozens of situations where white people are killing black people with complete impunity, sir. How is that not racial?
Well, I disagree with your premise. That's without impunity. I mean, I think each
You mean, I,
situation can
okay,
be
then
can be looked at, and a jury of their peers can make a determination. Is there a neck?
okay, then name the black people who were killing white people and not getting punished. Name them. I just named about five. I can be here all day naming more. Name them, sir. Turn your microphone on, sir.
I don't know why it keeps turning off.
Go
I,
ahead.
you know, I think we would agree
No, 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 no.
more.
I want you to name the equivalent of black people killing white people with impunity, just like I named several white people who
So,
are free now for killing after killing black people.
first of all, I disagree with your premise that there's killing with impunity. I just don't see that in any of those cases.
What?
Uh,
What? Darren Wilson killed Mike Brown. With him, he's not in jail. Daniel Pandalio choked Eric Garner. He's not in jail. That's impunity. That means you didn't get punished. That's it. So I
Look,
want the black version
it,
of
it,
what? No, no, no. What's the black version of that? Where black people are killing white people with impunity, where a black person is not in jail. What black person is not in jail after killing a white person?
I do not know. I'm sure
Right,
there are. Again, I imagine. I don't
right,
know. I don't have the data. I mean,
right.
seriously. I mean,
I,
you've got me as far as
I
case
don't exist.
individual. Well, hear me out.
Don't
As far
exist.
as cases that you mentioned,
It doesn't exist.
I'm look.
Doesn't exist,
I don't. Again, I
sir.
don't follow each and every.
Sir. It just doesn't exist. You don't have to babble. A
I'm
lot
not
of
babbling. I'm saying I don't know each and every case where guns were used and.
okay, because it doesn't exist. A lot of times, some of you brothers in the dominant society, when a point is made and you can't really explain anything, you kind of just get to babbling and changing the subject. We don't want to do that. We don't want to waste time. Now, do you want to circle back to some of the reparations things you were saying, because you threw up some questions about reparations, about who's on the hook. You made the claim about the how many 3,700 black slave owners? That what you said?
Yeah, there are 3,700 free blacks
Free black,
that owned, black slaves,
right? Okay, now
and the Western society,
let- okay, sir.
pretty much put an end to the slave trade.
Oh no, 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 no. So we don't do that. You don't rape people and then give yourself credit for pulling your penis back out. That's the same thing. You can't create a system and then pat yourself on the back for the system stopping
But
because
this system
because
has been around of slave. The system is
no, 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 because then the damage is done already. You dig? You don't burn up a house and then put the fire out and say, "Hey, look, I stopped the fire." Now the house is burned down and charred and the house is damaged now. So you can't start a fire and then pat yourself on the back for putting out the fire when you didn't rectify the damage of the fire, sir. And this is where we are. This is where the reparations come in. You're not going to pat yourself on the back talking about you stopped slavery unless you repair the people you damaged with slavery. That's what the reparations is about, sir. That makes sense?
yeah. Well, no, because you're saying I can't pat myself on the back.
Right,
I didn't enslave anybody.
sir.
And you,
Sir, do you pay taxes? I do.
unfortunately, yeah, I pay
Right.
a shit ton of bullshit
Yes,
taxes. Yeah.
yes, and our tax dollars go to Native American tribes. I didn't push them off those Indian lands in certain places. Neither did you. But our tax dollars today go to fund and compensate them, sir. So
And how much good does that do for them?
I don't give a damn. It does good enough because they are good where they are. It does
They
good enough. They're doing great in many of these Indian reservations, and they're
it's a
not complaining.
it's a very hierarchical community
Don't
where
matter.
only the top
Don't matter.
people
They're
are
doing,
making money. Uh,
sir. I've
the ma-
been over there to some of them reservations. They got their own schools, their own police agencies, their own hospitals, their own land. They are good, sir. They are doing real good. They're doing good enough. I want to do good like that too with our reparations package. Now,
can
back
you give me an example of where government subsidies or handouts have benefited anyone?
white supremacists, your community, sir, the white supremacists in
Oh
your,
no, that's not fair. Come on, don't
what do
push
you mean
white
it's not
supremacy
fair?
off of me.
What do you mean it's not fair? You guys got the Homestead Act. That was a government handout.
When when you
The
say
Homestead,
you guys, do you not understand how racist that is
no,
to put me into a group of all white people or white supremacists?
you're part of the white community.
Dude, you don't know what I am.
Oh, dude, you're clearly white.
I
Don't do the denial of white. You better not say you better not. You don't you
I'm a
say you
mutt.
Cherokee? Don't you say you Cherokee? Don't you do it?
Actually,
Don't you
I'm a
don't
mutt.
uh,
I'm a mutt.
of oh God. What you supposed to be mixed with? Let's hear it. Just say the shit. What are you supposed to be mixed
I have 11% Iberian Peninsula, 40% Irish, 30% English, and two types of Native American:
with?
Tuscaroran, New York Native American,
Oh God.
and North Carolina Cherokee.
Oh, I knew you were going. God damn it. God. I knew you were
I
going
Yeah.
to say
So look.
that.
I
God, I knew
mean,
you were going to
but
say, Lord,
I'm
five.
I'm a white guy, right?
Yo, thank you. Just say that, man. You're
I'm
five.
I'm I'm, I'm a white guy, but look here's what I wanted to say, and I want to hear what other people have to say about this.
Yeah, but hold
We
on.
are
But now
we,
I'm gonna make my point because you guys, you as a white person in your community, the white community, receive handouts from the government all the time. You've always received handouts. The Homestead Act was a handout. The GI Bill was a handout. When welfare was created, that was for white people. All types of set aside programs. Preferential housing was a handout. These all white suburbs that denied black people access, that was a handout to you. Preferential treatment at jobs, prioritized employment, that was a handout. These all white unions that were designed to keep black people out of them, that was a handout. You got a leg up in preferential treatment for jobs, housing, all other types of resources, sir. And you guys do pretty well, right?
I don't know, man. I've drove across the country here this past week, and through the reservations, I saw squalor. West
No,
Virginia, you have white folks that more white folks that are impoverished
I know this.
to a higher percentage than the black
I
community.
know this. Sir,
Okay, so why is
you're
it bad to tell them?
you're
Look,
in West Virginia, right?
what's that?
Are you in Virginia or West Virginia? What part of Virginia?
No, I'm in Southern California. I was born and raised in Virginia Beach, Virginia.
Oh,
A huge melting pot of all sorts and types. It's the largest military base on the East Coast. We have rich people, poor people, black, white, all sorts and types. It's a big military town.
oh, right. That doesn't change the fact that just because some of these people within your community kind of squandered the benefits that were given to them, that doesn't mean that the benefits were not given to them. Over there in West Virginia, you got a bunch of hillbillies out there in the Virginias, man. You got a bunch of,
Oh yeah.
yeah, you got some straight up and down hillbillies. And man, there's been legends about those Appalachian mountain cannibal, crazy ass white people.
Incestuous, the most
Right.
incestuous people you will ever find.
Exactly. And they make horror movies about the people from West Virginia, dude. I already
But
know.
it makes some goddamn good moonshine.
Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. And crazy scam. it, and they'll eat you, but they do what they do as far as the liquor is concerned. But
That's
these
only
are
if you walk on the wrong
they're
person's
and
property.
these are the main white supremacists. The white and they be crazy as cat shit, can't rub two nickels together, and running around with Confederate flags all over the place. They'll be the
But
most.
you know what, Tariq? Like I grew up and I was bussed by two other elementary schools where I ended up being two of 15 whites in an entire black elementary school. Got in fights every day, got called cracker and white boy and all this stuff. And
Mhm.
thankfully I had a twin brother, and we had each other's backs, and we stood up for ourselves. We ended up getting respect, right? But we got kicked out of that Norfolk school system because they said we were the ones starting fights, which was completely not the case. So I grew up with racism, but racism pointed at me from the black community. As I grew up, and I ended up going to 14 different schools growing up. Um, so I had to learn how to make friends and stuff. And what I realized of all the schools I went to and all the people I met was that this group identity politics, you know, it's there, it exists, but it doesn't serve us. It doesn't do anybody any good because we're all spiritual beings experiencing this human existence, which is a great thing.
God, dude, and we're spiritual beings, but you guys use the church to promote white supremacy more than anything, sir. The church, that's the most segregated place in America. Let's be real. There's a black church and then there's the white church, and that's because there's white supremacy. And the black kids you got into, that ain't racism. Y'all just were having it out, and whatever you guys were doing, y'all rubbed each other the wrong way. There was no systematic racism. There was no institution that was causing anybody to harm you. You were having physical fights like kids do in school. I've had fights in school. All kids fight in school. There's not no systematic racism, and kids get called names. That's not systematic. See, the systematic thing comes in when black people go to white schools. We get in fights and we get harmed and we get bullied, and the white school system sits there and protects the white kids who do it. Nobody was protecting the black kids because we don't have control over those institutions in the public sector. So let's be very clear. And a lot of times, the only time you guys will acknowledge racism is if you can accuse a black person of being, you dig, but you ignore all the systematic white supremacy that we see day in and day out. So that's a problem.
Yeah, no, I hear you, and I understand what you're saying. I just disagree with some of the premises, and like I said, like all I know is like when I was growing up, there was definitely a lot of racism that I saw from white people and from black people. And as I grew up, I'm now 49 years old, but as I grew up, like things got a lot better over the years. But for the last 12 to 15 years, there's been a decline in the race relations that I'm very concerned about, and I think it's being propagated by the government to divide us.
Well, we're already divided, man. That's the thing.
But it's gotten worse.
When has it been better? It wasn't better in the 70s. What year was it better? We've
I'm
always
I'm I'm, I'm saying from the mid '80s to the early 2000s,
been.
like things were pretty good.
How so? Where were things pretty good, sir?
Well, I just noticed that I could like go in certain parts of of the Hampton Roads area, and people were cool with each other, white, black, or whatever. It didn't really matter. I mean, there was still some
No, no,
people that were bigoted
no,
and
no, no,
racist, but
no, no,
it got better.
no, 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 no. You could always go into black neighborhoods. There's never been a time that a white person couldn't go into a black neighborhood, sir. What are you talking about? White people can go to any black neighborhood they want to, and they've always could. They've always gone to black neighborhoods, slumming all the time. White people go. I have a business in South Central LA. White people are all over South Central LA. Nobody does anything to you in these black neighborhoods. When we go in your neighborhoods, that's the problem, though. When a Tamir Rice or when um, another black person wanders off into one of your neighborhoods, that's when the problems start. You see, great major difference.
Okay,
But start when
here's what I'm seeing. Okay, you're from the West Coast, right? You live in the West Coast. You're in LA.
uh-huh.
I grew up on the East Coast. You're not from my area, and over there, it's a big melting pot. It's a lot different. I grew up in Section 8 housing. I worked in Section 8 housing. I used to smoke the shitty ass Mexican weed with the brothers. We all hung out and stuff, and There, like I said, it's just
Wasn't a
East
melting pot,
Coast,
sir.
East Coast.
You were the white boy who hung out with brothers. That's not a melting pot, sir. That is not. You were just the white boy who hung out with the brothers to slum. Notice every time you talk about this is an example of I'm saying. You've said every time you mention you hung out with black people, you doing some ratchet slum shit. I shot dice with the brothers. I smoked some fucking weed with the brothers, dude. Everything is lowbrow. The black community isn't about dice
That
and
was the lifestyle. That was the lifestyle
no,
that
it's not.
that they
That's
were
the point.
encompassed in that I
You were
took
smart.
part in.
No, 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 no. Everything you associate with blackness has something to do with gutter lifestyle. You understand what I'm saying? You were just slumming with some lower level black people. You dig? So that's not a melting pot. That's just a white boy slumming. When you guys want to slum and do something degenerate, yeah, you find some other degenerate black people to do it with and then call that a melting pot. That's not a melting pot, sir. That's just slumming. And we've never lived in a melting pot.
The
I've lived in
melting pot in Hampton.
the damn military. It's ridiculous, sir. They are ousting these white supremacists. Well, they're ousting themselves, outing themselves rather. They're not getting ousted, they're just outing themselves. We see them all the time. The military is full of white supremacists, sir. I mean, let's be real. But anyway,
That's
sir.
verifiably untrue. I mean, the
How
military,
so?
the military is the most unracialized organization. Um,
Really?
yeah, because when you're in arms with a brother, I mean, with a brother in arms that's got your back and you got their back, and you guys are fighting, like that's the shit. That's camaraderie. That's like brotherhood. You guys are
Then
tight. You guys
did
look
they
out for each other.
sir, then why did they have all black battalions and all black platoons then?
Hey man, look, if you want to keep looking backwards, let's talk about the Bible for a second.
Oh
Who's the
God.
who's well, no, hold on, hear me out. Don't cut me off. Let me say something.
God.
There's 140 some odd women mentioned in the Bible. Who's the one?
But boy, they changed when they miss a point, boy, they'll change the subject so fast. Did he say the military was the most unracist place ever? Are you kidding me? Dude, boy, the military is one of the US Army and the US military is so goddamn racist. They've been, dude, in World War II, my family fought in World War II, dude. But they would get Nazi soldiers, and the white U.S. troops would bring the Nazi soldiers, the captured soldiers, to eat with them, while the black people had to eat somewhere else. The black U.S. soldiers had to eat somewhere else, and U.S. soldiers sat here eating with the enemy. Dude, are we really gonna go there, brother? Dude, okay, don't say weird stuff, dude. That can be easily debunked, man. Come on.
I'm
Good.
confused. Are we talking about today, or are
Okay.
we talking about 30, 40, 50 years ago?
Okay. This, sir, the remnants and the spirit of that stuff still lingers on, and you still
It's ancestral. It's institutionalized.
okay.
Yeah, I mean, I hear you. And look, I appreciate you letting me talk, and
Okay.
look, I love the space, and I want to learn from it, and I hope you take the what I've had to say and the with the love and kindness that it was intended, and
Hey,
I appreciate all of you.
thank you so much, man. Thank you.
Yeah, thank you too.
Boy, boy. These guys, boy, the denial. Boy, the denial. And now I'm doing this. I let it go on to show you how to deal with certain people, certain suspected white supremacists, how to deal with them. And see, you got to watch out for those kind right there. These are learning lessons. We have to understand how to deal with suspected white supremacists. Now that one right there, I had one the other day who was a little more overt. That one right here, that's a tricky one because they'll act compassionate. They'll start talking about spirit and start talking about all the black people they slummed with. And see that trips y'all up, black family. See, y'all get tripped up by that. when people from the dominant society, when they talk about their experiences with black people and it's always something degenerate, that's a backhanded compliment. That's not something that you um, flex and pop your collar to. Listen, dude, I'm not a racist, dude, bro. I used to roll dice with my black buds in the projects, dude. I grew up on Section fucking 8, brother. Dude, I used to smoke crack in the Caprini Green projects, bro. I know the black struggle, my G. I had a girlfriend named Shaquasia. We all used to smoke primos together, dude. I eat government cheese with Taquanda. You understand what? No, nigga, no, no, that's not a flex. You slum. You've been going around black people to slum. You go around and engage in degenerate behavior. That's not a flex. And then these guys sit up here and deny racism, and then when you debunk them, boy, they'll change the subject so fast. You see how fast he changed the subject. That's another tactic. When they say something and then you debunk it, because remember, he started off talking about slavery and the slave owners, and I was about to debunk that. That's why he kept talking, because he knew I was about to go in, and he just wanted to get his bullshit talking points out. I was about to debunk all of that. I was going to slow walk his ass, but then he started fast talking. You did, because I wanted to cover that. So he just kept dipping and dodging. The military is not racist, dude. And then when you pointed out, listen, guy, listen, man, in the Bible, dude, we're ancestral beings having a human experience, man. Stop. Don't let that fool you. Bedwenches love that type of talk, by the way. I can tell he done laid up with some sisters. He done had him a bedwench or two. That's how you talk to bedwenches. Bedwenches like that kind of talk from Zaddy. Yeah. I'm not a racist, dude. We're all one big melting pot. Isn't that right, Qualina? Show is Zaddy. I wish that goddamn race baiting Tariq Nasheed would understand it. You and I have been together for 3 years, dude. I've only called you a nigger once. See how great race relations are? That damn race baiting Tarek. My wife in a trip. Oh God, that fucking Tarek and Farrakhan and that goddamn Riza Islam race baiters, dude. God, Lord, so y'all better understand those types, man. Those types are very crafty. They're very crafty. And by the way, that whole thing about the slave owners who are black, stop it. That's all cap. Most of those black people, they were purchasing their family members, all that. They were black slave owners. Most of these people were quote unquote owning family members to protect them. They would free themselves, get out of slavery, and then raise money and then purchase their wives, purchase their children back. So they were purchasing their family. So don't let them tell that lie. I mean, this is easily debunked. This is light work, and he knew it was going to be light work. That's why he kept changing the subject. So watch these talking points that they like to throw up. You got to watch their talking points. Um, oh, who is this? This one of these? This looked like one of these white supremacist trolls right here with these weird profile pages. Hop on, man. And we almost got 600 people in here. We are in here deep for a late night creep, man. What's up, media? What's up, man? Media, hop in.
Hey, sound check, sound check.
There you go. What's going on, Mr. Media? Turn your microphone on, sir. Unmute yourself. Mr. Media, you got something to say? You want to turn your microphone on? Okay, he's having some Technical difficulties.
I might
So
have
there you
to
go.
hop out and then come back in, Tariq.
Okay,
You're
everything.
cutting out. Like I hear you cutting out. I don't know if you're.
Okay. Yeah, I'm
It
fine
might be
over
my
here. Everything
signal,
is
but
good.
I'm showing full blast.
Yeah, I can hear you pretty good. I can hear you good. Can you
I'm
hear
gonna
me
drop
straight?
down and request again.
Okay, that'll be fine. That'll be fine. Okay. And sometimes, guys, you got to be very careful about having a meth pipe too close to the phone because it'll mess up the frequency. So you got to be very careful about that. Sometimes that heat messes with the iPhone charger, so it's real trippy sometimes. You got to be careful about that. So let's try him again. Let's try him again. All right, media saboteur. Let's see if we can get his microphone working right.
Yeah, I can hear you a lot better now. How's it going, Tariq?
Much better. All right, what's on your mind, sir?
Not a whole lot. Hey, do you mind if I give a quick shout out to a couple like more prominent members of your congregation in here?
No, 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 no. Let's just keep it. Let's stay focused on what we.
Okay, all right.
Let's stay. Now, you called before. I remember you called before. I forgot what we talked about. What city are you in again?
Well, right now kind of in I'm kind of closer to Atlanta actually. For
Okay, you in Georgia.
Yeah, right now I am. Yeah.
All
So,
right. So what's on your mind? What's on your mind, man?
well, I'm not going to be all like kumbaya like the last guy was.
Right,
Like we can
right,
all get
right.
along and stuff. I'm more in your camp, which is to say that I'm ready for the race war. Let's just get it on. Let's get it. Let's get it cranking. Let's get it going. Like whatever,
Right.
whoever has to like ignite that time. Yeah. So we're tracking there. That
Okay.
said, Tariq, why can't why can't black people just behave
Oh, okay.
in public?
Okay. So we can't behave in public, right?
I mean, like young black men, like in a Waffle House, let's say, or let's say females, black females, like groups of
Okay.
black females, particularly. I see it actually more with black females than I do males. Come to think of it, I'm just now thinking of it actually. I'm a little mixture of like high and caffeinated right now, so my brain
Got
is
it.
kind of all over the place. It's spurgy, so you'll have to excuse any.
So why can't your community of white supremacists handle themselves with their meth when they're out there in public? And you guys do all types of weird stuff in public when you got that meth pipe on. So why can't you behave with your meth, sir?
I'm just not familiar with what you're describing. I get.
Oh, you got to be familiar. You got to be familiar. I've been to some of these little small enclaves, and you guys get that meth pipe and don't know how to act, and you're just all over the place doing each and anything that pops in your little brain. So,
I think that's like, are you just talking about like the homeless people? Because I get like front row seat invites to all the prominent white supremacists like Twitter spaces and stuff. So like I get, I am a representative of white
right.
supremacist Twitter. I am here to serve you, sir. Because here's the thing,
Right,
Tariq.
and understand that, but I'm just saying, not just the homeless people, even in some of these little, middle America enclaves, in your little white trailer parks and your white supremacist shanty towns. That's all over the country with your inbred toothless cousins. Why can't they behave? Why can't they get it together
I don't
with all
have
of this?
any, but I don't have any inbred toothless cousins, Tariq.
Of
That's
course you
so,
do.
no, I don't. No, I don't. So
Come on.
rude.
Where did your family immigrate from Europe? When did they come here from Europe? Because you got to be, if they've been here for time. There's somebody toothless and inbred in your family, sir. When did your family come from Europe, and where did they come from, sir?
Funny you ask. I am actually a direct descendant of Alvar Nunez Cabeza de Vaca, and he was on a voyage commissioned by King Charles V, and they crash landed in the Gulf of Mexico, and he led an expedition, killed a whole lot of Aztecs through mostly through disease and stuff, but made their way, got captured by a couple Indian tribes kind of in the southwest territories, like modern day New Mexico, Baja California. Escaped slavery from those Indian tribes by basically befriending the captors, after a while, and gaining their trust and then making a break for it. Did that twice. Eventually made his way back to Spain. uh, King Charles Court bestowed nobility on him. That was like back in the 1300s, I think. Actually, no, that was the 1500s. Yeah,
And what was his name? What was his name? What was the explorer's name?
Alvar Nunez Cabeza de Vaca. It's kind of a
Oh, okay. Didn't Estevanico roll with him? Wasn't Estevanico Esteban Black Stephen?
I don't know. There was a movie made about him. I never seen it, but there was some movie made about him.
Yeah, the person you named. Most of the people died on that voyage.
Exactly.
They most of them died, and they were led by a black man named Estevanico, and he walked them through basically the entire United States, and he was a translator and a healer. And the only reason they stayed alive was because of Estevanico.
Dude, you need to post that in the jumbotron. You can't just say stuff like that and expect me to go and do the clappy sealy thing. It just doesn't work like that, Tariq.
Oh, okay,
Doesn't work like
okay.
that.
Oh, okay, okay. Well, shit, you can Google that if
Nope.
we're
No,
talking,
no, 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 no. No.
right?
If we're gonna play that game, we have to do it this way. We have to, Tariq. That's what the white supremacist on behalf of white supremacist Twitter. This is how we have to do it. There has to be
Right.
structure, organization, discipline.
So you are of Spanish descent, right?
Yes, sir.
Well, right. Cool,
Correct.
cool, cool. Spanish or Hispanic?
I don't know. I guess Spaniard, Hispanic, isn't it the same thing? Kind of, I guess.
Kind of, because a lot of times, a lot of people from South America, they try to claim the Spanish European ancestry. You try to claim some explorer when basically your grandfather was a manager at the little Taco Bell down there in Mexico City.
Oh no, no, no,
So,
no, no, no.
oh,
Big landowner in Las Cruces, New Mexico. Actually, he died. But
oh, okay,
yeah,
okay.
yeah.
Well, okay, so somebody immigrated from Mexico to here. Which family member immigrated? Because if anybody's Spanish, that means they immigrated to America, to the United States.
No, no. My ancestors were conquerors.
Oh, no, 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 no. Because no,
Yeah.
uh, if you have some Spanish ancestry, they were down in South America. They ended up settling in South America. They weren't just posted up here all of this time. So they immigrated. You immigrated from somewhere. Where did your family immigrate from, sir?
Well, well, Davaca never made it down to Latin America though. He stayed like north of Central America the entire time. He never went south of Central America. There were
Well,
other
Mexico.
Spaniards who did. Yeah, sure, but wasn't not him particularly.
Well, no, sir. No, 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 no. Because some of those territories were claimed by Mexico. If you're claiming any type of Spanish ancestry, that is claimed by Mexico. And that would mean you had to immigrate. Somebody immigrated here, sir. So you are a Mexican man. And you're trying to make it sound more exotic than
How do
what
you
it is.
draw that conclusion? I'm really conflustered. I just took you on a very direct path, and then you tore off into
Sir.
like Looney Tunes town. Like you just
No,
took
no,
me
no, no,
right
no, sir,
to
sir.
what, go
Are
ahead.
you
Go ahead.
sir, are you a proud Mexican gentleman and you're trying to make your Mexican ancestry
I
sound more,
see what you're. I see what you're doing. Hey, Tariq, are you part Jewish?
sir? Are you a Mexican
Oh,
gentleman?
you avoided the question, dude. Don't avoid that
Sir, sir,
question. Don't
sir.
avoid that question.
You went a long way to say that you're a Mexican gentleman. And there's nothing wrong with that.
I'm just doing to you what you just did to me. So
No, sir.
exactly.
Why are you ashamed of your Mexican ancestry, sir?
I this is what you did this to me before too. You did this to me like a year ago. Do you
Sir,
remember?
there's nothing wrong with your Mexican ancestry. You tried to make your Mexican ancestry sound way more exotic than what it
No,
was.
no, no. It's actually I have no reason to lie about that too.
If unless you're just saying shit, unless you're just saying something. But a lot of white supremacists they do come down from Mexico and South America. So I think you just tried to make your ancestry sound more rich and more deep than what it was.
I
You're
look,
part
hey, look,
basic,
I
basic,
like you know your FBA ancestry. I know my
sir,
white
sir,
ancestry.
sir, sir. You're Spanish and Negro because that's what was down in Mexico, sir. A bunch of Negroes and Spaniards, and some Native American, but really Negroes and Spaniards,
I
because
feel like we're in that scene of True Romance. You know that part where what's his name?
yeah, 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 yeah. Because a lot of folks forget that Mexico was a slave colony as well. There were a lot of black people down there in Mexico. That's why a lot of y'all look like George Lopez. Yeah, some of you are darker than me. You dig? And when you get up here, you try to white supremacists the game up so that you can deny your black abuela sitting down there in Tijuana, young man. So, do you have a black abuela down there in Mexico? And there's nothing wrong with the black abuela.
A black abuela. Black
Right,
abuela. Okay. A black grandmother.
right, right,
Yeah, it's kind
right.
of weird. I can't say I have a black grandmother. But
Okay,
hey,
all
I got a
right.
question though, Tariq. I want to make something clear just for your audience,
Okay,
though.
go ahead.
And I want your permission for something. I've been seeking this like forever. Do you know what I'm going to ask you?
Um, Prices on meth? I don't know. I don't know any meth.
No, I just want to know. I just want to know when you become king of the blacks, or Kanye becomes king of the blacks. May I become general manager of the blacks?
Good Lord. Okay, let's start the premise off. Because you white supremacists, boy, your material is so unwitty. At least because even if the premise is weak, the punchline is going to be weak. This is the sad part of white supremacy. It makes you very uncreative. So let's start it off. Let me try another one. I'm gonna give you another chance to start off with a good premise and get a good troll joke in there. That one's already it fell flat before you can get started. So let me give you one more chance. Let's go. Let's get another one in. Be witty. White supremacy makes you motherfuckers lazy. You don't think for yourselves. You're so unwitty. Let's try it again. Give me another one before I let you go. Give me something else.
Well, I could repitch my film idea to you again if you'd like. I mean,
Oh,
do a better job at
what?
it this time.
Come on, give me a good joke, man. Come on, man.
All right. So, um, you know the movie One or Slave, or what was it? 12 Years of Slave,
Yeah,
right?
what about it? Go
All right.
ahead.
Get this tagline: 12 years a slave holder. Okay, and the story, like
Ah,
the
that fell flat too, brother. That fell flat too. Okay, I gave you another chance, and the troll fell. You're not even good at trolling, dude. Good lord, you white supremacists are horrible. So let's close it out. Okay, before I go, let me salvage this. I'll be witty. Let me give you a joke. I'll give you one. Let me give you one. Why do so many of you white supremacists mess with children? Go ahead. Turn your microphone on.
microphone's on.
Why-
I have no reply to
There you
that.
go. Okay, here we go. Why are there so many white supremacist pedos?
I literally have no reply to that, but I'm sure you have
Okay,
something to follow on from
yeah,
it. Go ahead.
because your penises look big around children. There you go. Put it through.
Mine was funnier. You didn't let me
Now,
finish.
see,
Mine would have been funnier.
there.
Mine would have been funnier. You didn't let me finish.
Okay, all right. There you go. Thank you so much, guys. All right,
12
there you go. Anyway, eh, Lord, boy, these white supremacists are so unwitty. They're so unwitty. They're the most unwitty people on the planet. Just no wit whatsoever. All right. Let's get. Well, I've been on here for a minute. Oh, damn. We've been on here for a minute. My wife has been here making all types of noise. Let's get Paul in here because we got shit, man. There's 700 people in the middle of the night, man. It's a heavy night. And by the way, family, um, we're having a Juneteenth celebration at the Hidden History Museum here in beautiful Los Angeles. Get your tickets at hiddenhistorymuseum.com. The Juneteenth celebration is going to be June 17th, Saturday night. Phenomenal event, complimentary food, great music, great comedy acts. My man Dwan B is going to be hosting with me. We're going to be chopping it up, mixing it up, networking. Lovely ladies, fly brothers. Y'all come on through. Did y'all see, before I get you, Paul, hold on. There was a story a few days ago saying that the Proud Boys and some of these white supremacist groups were going to be targeting Juneteenth celebrations. Did y'all see that? Y'all Google that. Some of the Proud Boys said that they were going to possibly start targeting Juneteenth celebrations around the country. Okay. Oh, y'all feel free to come through. Yeah, if y'all want to, yeah, Proud Boys. If y'all want to come on through, man, come on. Yeah, yeah, that would be real interesting. Yeah, because we're having a Juneteenth celebration, and yeah, it would be real interesting if y'all want to come on through. to South Central LA and, let us know what's on your mind. But anywho, Paul, hop on, sir.
How's it going, Tariq?
What's going on, Paul? You sound just like the last white supremacist.
How do we sound alike?
Oh God, is this the same guy? You use different phones? What's going on, man?
No, I don't even think we sound alike. Are you saying all white people sound alike?
Well, a lot of the white supremacists kind of have the same cadence in their voices, that same weird, creepy, uh,
Oh, is that right?
that
What do you mean by white supremacists? So, can you elaborate on that?
well, a lot of you suspected white supremacists kind of have the same vibe, that same smarky, like you drive a van with stains in it or some shit. But what's on your mind? What's on your mind? Let's get it in.
Not much. I just saw that you had a space going, and you usually host pretty good spaces, so I was just stopping by and gonna say what's up.
Now I know where you sound Canadian, man. Where you from? You sound like a Canadian or a Wisconsin accent. Where you from?
No, I'm in America.
Okay, all right. What part of America you in, man?
Texas.
Yeah, okay. There you go. We were just down in Texas. We had a phenomenal Black Expo down there. So, what else is on your mind? So, you're listening to the spaces. How do you feel about reparations? Do you think that foundational Black Americans should receive reparations?
No.
Now, why is that? Why not?
Because I mean, I don't even feel like I have to really elaborate. But you and I talked about this the last time. But yeah, no, I would not be for that. I That doesn't benefit me in any way. That would probably require me to pay more in taxes. So yeah.
Right. Well, affirmative action and stuff like that, which benefits white people more than Black people, and hell, affirmative action in the form of white supremacy. The Jim Crow era was affirmative action, and where you got reparations and set asides and benefits just for being white. How did that benefit Black people?
Wait a second. So you're trying to say affirmative action benefited white people more than black people? How so?
Yeah, it benefits white women. They made white women minorities, and then white women started to receive the bulk of affirmative action benefits as they do today. And that money is shared within the greater scheme of white society. So that's how it benefits white society, sir.
Well, I mean, I don't even think women should work.
It doesn't matter what you think. I'm talking about what is. White women get affirmative action benefits. Gay white men get affirmative action benefits. White Hispanics get affirmative action benefits. White handicapped people get affirmative action benefits. White people who claim to be $5 Indians get affirmative action benefits. So y'all get affirmative action benefits from different angles, sir. So you guys are living high off the hog as far as affirmative action.
Wait, so what are you basing that off of? Like, do you have?
Reality, reality, sir.
No, I
Yeah,
know, no, sure, sure, but do you have any like stats that suggest like white women are benefiting more from an affirmative action than like black people, maybe on like a per capita basis or anything like that?
Google it. That's a very common knowledge.
No,
That's very,
why would I? You're the one who is purporting to know about it, so
but
I'm asking.
sir, there's several surveys and stats that prove this. This is very common knowledge.
Yeah, and I'm asking you to point to it. That's all.
Yeah, but it's there. You can just Google. I don't want to be your personal Google, but yeah, it's there.
No, I mean, you're the one making the claim, so I'm just
Yeah,
asking. You.
yeah. Shit. The claim is true, and you know it's true. Hell, you're not dumb. You're a
No,
man.
I'd actually
Yeah,
never looked at
you.
it like that.
Yeah,
I could.
you're not dumb. You know what I'm saying is true, sir. You are in you are suspected white supremacists. You guys are very smart. You know all of this stuff. You guys set it up that way, so you know exactly what I'm saying, sir. Let's not play dumb. But yeah, it's reparations should go to foundational Black Americans, sir. That would be just. Why don't you want to produce justice? That would be the just thing to do, right?
It'd be justice for you, but not justice for me. I could care less either way.
Because you have not been aggrieved, sir. You haven't been aggrieved as a white supremacist. You've received the benefits of white supremacy. So yeah, it wouldn't
Your
be
opinion,
you.
yeah, I guess.
Right. You've already received all types of benefits that's been locked into your community, sir. So of
Yeah.
course,
What have I received?
shit, millions of dollars in whiteness, sir. Whiteness has
Oh, okay.
value,
Well,
sir.
that's good. Where's that $1 million at?
In your skin, your white skin is worth millions. Ask Kyle Rittenhouse. Okay.
What do you you don't think he was defending himself?
No, no, because you like
Really?
with the last caller, I pointed out black people don't get that benefit to defend themselves and kill people and get a court system to roll over backwards for them like that. We can't pay for that kind of defense, sir. Only white skin can pay for that. That's why
Well,
white skin has
no, like
monetary value.
as a black person wouldn't have shot before they were being attacked. They would have shot before they were attacked, and also a
And then you
black person probably would have missed.
okay,
Your
well
guys' aim isn't that great. Statistic, just
well
statistic.
that's more white supremacy, sir. But you know what? The sperm
What
cells
white
aim.
supremacy you guys?
You know what? But you know where the aim sperm, Negro sperm, and white vagina, the sperm cell aims there, right, and make them black babies. So they
Wait,
brothers.
that's not even relevant though.
It is relevant because you
No.
talking about we
What
no,
make
no, no. You said we shoot and don't miss. We miss because our aim is crappy. That wasn't relevant. So we're talking about non sequiturs. Let's talk about how that black dick be aiming up in them alabaster cooches, right, and producing them black kids. How's that aim?
what the one with the fat white chicks?
You know,
I guess it's
that,
all
no, no,
right. You
well,
guys do like them.
that's the lie that you white supremacists tell each other. You got the good looking white women out there chasing the soul pole right now. So don't act like it's the fat white women. The fat white women up there in the trailer with you. You know the
Says
Kardashians.
who? Well, hold on. So, like, are you saying you would procreate with a white woman, or are
No,
you staying within your race?
I'm staying with my race, but there's a
Well,
lot
good for
of
you.
a lot of your white women are out there searching for soul poles, and that's kind of diluting that white bloodline, ain't it? Right?
I mean, the only white women that are fucking with black dudes are the ones we don't want.
Oh, that's a
So,
damn lie. That y'all used to tell each other that. Y'all used to tell each other that all the time. Now the hot white women are going for the brothers. You know
which hot white women?
the Kardashians and women like
They're
that.
not white. They're
Yes, they are.
Armenian.
Oh,
No,
they're
they're
white
not.
enough.
They're
They are. They're white enough. Oh, they're white enough. Y'all try to excommunicate them from.
no. They're
No, stop it. You try to excommunicate the white women from whiteness. No, they're still white. No, no, no. They're still white. Oh, they're white.
no. They're
Define.
what we would call
Def,
sand nigger.
okay,
They're
no, no.
sand niggers.
Define what a white person is then.
I mean, not them. They're sand niggers.
That
Like
no,
what?
no. I don't know. I don't know. What did then define what a white person is?
Somebody of European descent,
Well, that's
and
them. That's them.
they're in Asia. They're in
Armenia's
the
in
Middle
Europe,
East.
dude. Armenia is Europe. So you just proved that they're white, sir. You did.
I guess, but I don't. I
And
disagree.
and 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 Kylie Jenner, she's not Armenian, and she's all on the soul pole too. And
Well, she didn't have an active father in her upbringing.
she got some active dick up in her, so she got that in her. So how you like them apples?
I
And
mean,
that's
I don't
rich.
give a shit.
Yeah,
I don't give a shit.
yes, you do. Yes, you do.
Why would I? Why would
That,
I care?
that's a big money white woman. She got big money and got big dick up in her, and it's all black. You
So
dig?
why do you have to revert to like
Because you,
sex? Like that's degenerate though.
no, because you reverted to some degenerate shit talking about black folks don't know how to aim their guns. We would miss if we shoot. So
I
we're
mean,
gonna.
am I wrong?
Am I wrong about brothers not missing
Yes.
white pussy? Or am I wrong about?
Yes.
No, you did.
No,
I'm
you're
not.
wrong.
I'm not wrong about that. While you're sitting in that trailer park, mad with your
Trailer park, huh? You think?
yes, sitting up there with a honey boo boo looking bitch, yeah, mad that a motherfucker
Yeah.
on 4chan sharing memes like that's doing something with your broke ass.
No, I'm hanging out with some sisters right now.
No, you're not. No, you're not.
Yeah, huh? They want some.
You mean your own sister, your inbred hick. That's who you're hanging out with. Your own sister, your
No, I'm
inbred
hanging
hick.
out with a bitch named Shaniqua. She wanted that white
No, 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 no. You hanging out with a big bitch named Becky with a meth pipe and headlights, nigga, which is your sister. All right. And y'all gonna
Shaniqua.
no,
She
no, no,
wanted that white chocolate.
no, 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 no. That little white Hershey's kiss ain't doing the job. That's why you're upset with brothers right now. You're at home very mad. Um, you're mad at Meghan Markle. You're just mad because black people are snatching them bloodlines. And
Wait, hold on. Why am I mad at Meghan Markle?
Oh, you just black people in general. You're mad at Megan, just black people in general, just
Well,
mad at.
hold on. So how is Meghan Markle? She like 25% black? What is it with her?
Oh, you know good and well your community don't give a damn. One drop is all it takes for your community. Just like you just said, the Kardashians are sand niggas. So you know what it is. Any one drop is
Yeah,
black enough.
I mean you are right. Yeah, one drop is too much. Yeah.
Yeah, you know that. You know that. But them little feeble white supremacist genes can get wiped out very, very quickly. You know that, sir. And that's why you seem upset. But it's okay. You're gonna be all right. You gotta
Upset. No, I'm with Shaniqua and Tay Tay and Cookie right now, and we're
no
cool.
no. That's where they sold you your meth.
They
But
wanted to level up. They wanted some white
no,
supremacy,
no. They
and
didn't
I
want to
gave it
level.
to them. Tariq, I'm not even gonna lie, man. I gave it to them.
You gave them some white supremacy.
I
What'd you do?
I gave
You
them some
gave
white supremacy. Do I really
you
have to?
so you gave them 4 inches of hell, huh? That's what you did. You pounded them cheeks with 4 inches of white chocolate. That's what you did.
No, they wanted some white supremacy, and I gave it to them.
Basically, you had to pull out the 4 inches and just eat them for about 20, 30 minutes to compensate for your lack of manhood, sir. I understand. I know how y'all do.
Wait, why are you thinking about my dick?
Sir, because you're talking about what you're doing and you're giving stuff to Shaniqua and Tay Tay, and this is what you're talking about,
And
sir.
Cookie, and
Oh,
Cookie.
no,
Don't
no,
forget Cookie.
no, sir. And I don't believe you're with Shaniqua. You were with Tyrone and Rodrell. You were out there finding some brothers to throw your white bussy to because that's what you do. But anyway, sir, that's you want a strong black man in your life. That's what you do. Y'all freaky white supremacist males. But anywho,
No. Cookie's making up some biscuits and
no,
gravy
no,
right
no, no,
now.
no, cookie, nothing. No, no,
Shit's
no,
awesome.
no.
Yeah.
You don't want no cookie. You giving up some cookie. And you giving up your little vanilla wafer to a bus brownie. That's what you. The only cookie you giving up is your little Oreo cream filling to
No,
hell.
no,
What
no.
you been?
I just had to toss off some white supremacy, and
No,
they wanted to level up. They
no.
wanted that privilege.
No. You face down, ass up with Miley Cyrus playing in the back.
You're
Yeah,
crazy, dude.
pulling your little microphone to the side.
you you've really thought about this before. That's
I'm telling your life story, my G. That MAGA thong was pulled to the side. Oh goodness. Yeah. And your mullet was pulled into a ponytail, nigga. And you were giving it up for the streets. But anyway, dude, Paul, let me let you any last words. Let me let you get out of here, Paul, because I
no.
know that.
Just it's a pleasure as always, Tariq. So have a good.
All right, man. There you go. Okay. That's Paul the white supremacist. All right. Anyway. And how many we are heavy in here tonight. Have y'all seen my new movie, American Maroon? If you have not seen American Maroon, that's a phenomenal movie. You can go see it at american-maroon.com. And you can go see, speaking of buckbreakingmovie.com. You can go see that movie there. And hiddencolorsfilm.com. You can see the Hidden Colors film. Let's get this young lady. Your name Princess? What's your name, young lady? I can't pronounce your name. To be honest, my eyesight is very bad, man. I got old nigga eyes. I can't see shit.
Oh, hello. I didn't mean to take a
Hey.
mic. But yeah, I'm the princess of spaces.
Oh, hey, Princess of Spaces. Where you from, dear?
I am from the very great city of Atlanta, Georgia.
Oh, there you go. Shout out to Atlanta. Now, why do you call yourself the Princess of Spaces?
Well, because I'm around the spaces world. Like I go to different groups, different political spaces and stuff like that. So I call
Okay.
myself the princess of it.
There it is. There it is. There it is. What do you do out there in Atlanta, ma'am?
Oh, so I'm a student. I'm in school. Um,
Good.
yep, and that's about it.
Good. What are you majoring out there?
Medical biology currently. I'm in a master's program.
Oh, that's beautiful. Beautiful. Love that. All right. Well, you stick with that, sister. Stick with that. Stay out the
Absolutely.
stay out the strip clubs and stay off OnlyFans. And stay focused. All right. Thank you so much. All right. Let me get out of here. It's been real. I think we've had a great conversation. We've been here for a long time chopping it up, ladies and gentlemen. Anyway, June 17th, here in Los Angeles, we're having a Juneteenth party at the Hidden History Museum. You guys come on down. Go to hiddenhistorymuseum.com, hiddenhistorymuseum.com, and come on through. I'm out of here. You guys have a great evening. Papi Akute and Lelo Vuve to the family. Peace.